Welcome to anybody tuning in. Following up on our last video, we just wanted to do a more in-depth introduction to this 1993 Nissan Skyline R33 Sedan IMPUL Garage Edition. So this here is number 12 of 200 IMPUL sedans ever made. This one here is also in KH2 gun grey metallic paint code, which is quite rare for the IMPUL Garage Sedan, as most of them were in KLO Spark Silver. This was imagined by the director of IMPUL, Kazuyoshi Hoshino, in the 90s, and what he planned to do was take 200 sedans straight off the production line from Nissan to his tuning house, reimagine the looks, reimagine the power delivery, and reimagine the suspension. So what he did is these specific wheels. He also did full suspension upgrade, including sway bars and links, which are still in there. We've upgraded the suspension again to TN adjustable height and damper coilovers. What he also did on the exterior was reimagine the aero kit for these. So the factory 33 Sedan aero kit leaves a lot to be desired, should we say. So what IMPUL Garage ended up doing was these side skirts, specifically for this car, just more aggressive and fill out again between the arches better. They also did these wheel arch extensions, which flow through to the body kit. They also flow through into the rear bar, which is a two-piece rear bar, somewhat reminiscent of a 400R, with the pods and then the more full rear bar, which was IMPUL Garage specific. They also reimagined the tail lights, the center garnish, and the wings for these cars, which really transforms the rear end of a sedan R33, which are quite boring in factory trim. They also redid the entire interior, which included the seats, bucket seats, stitched with IMPUL Garage. They did a specific steering wheel, weighted gear shifter knob, door cards as well, retrimmed from IMPUL Garage, including the rear door, the rear interior. You won't see this level of trim in any other R33 GTS-T, only in the IMPUL. It is a much nicer trim than what they came factory. So this car has had a full repaint in its factory color, with genuine Nissan system of paint. There's 3 coats of paint and then there's 4 coats of clear. So this paintwork will stand the test of time. It could be wet sanded as often as every 3 to 5 years to be brought back to a mirror finish again for the next 25 years. There is absolutely no rust in the car, and the car's never been involved in an accident. We've upgraded the ECU system in this car. So from IMPUL Garage, these came with an IMPUL specific ECU. However, that was based on Japanese fuel, and it's also based on Japanese fuel in the 90s. And there's been a few upgrades on this car that suit better a more modern computer. So it's had an Apexi Power FC with a hand controller installed for better tunability, because there are some upgrades above what the car had factory in the engine bay, which we'll go over quickly. So what we've done in here is we've had a forward-facing plenum installed with idle control valves. We've also upgraded the injectors to 550 cc's. It's a fuel pressure regulator. We've also upgraded to an HKS mushroom filter, still running the factory turbo. We've also upgraded an alloy radiator for better cooling and a front mount intercooler for better airflow. The engine bay has been dressed, so it is a tidy engine bay. It's presentable, it's clean, it can be shown, it shows as something that's with some pride in it. It does have also the IMPUL Garage specific cross brace for the strut tower at the front. It's had all the brakes refreshed and new pads, new discs to ensure it's got proper braking. We did install a 400R front bar on this, a Nismo style 400R front bar. Just shows off better that big front mount intercooler we've got in there, and also the HKS super sequential blow-off valve we've got hanging off down there for a great sound, and an R33 GTR style front grille. The car does present incredibly well, and it does turn heads. We've also done the exhaust system in this car. It's got a custom 3.5-inch turbo back exhaust. It's got a really nice sound, and it is cut back just from the rear bar to be really aggressive. As you can see, it's chrome exhaust. So this is the kind of car that definitely is a collectible car. It's one of those cars that's going to continue to increase in value over time, and it is in incredibly good condition overall. It's almost as close as you could expect to be getting brand new from the factory in the 90s, but here in the late 2000s. We do offer worldwide shipping. We have been shipping to the United States for almost 10 years now, so we know how to get the cars there without an issue. We deliver it to your front door with the title included, temporary tags for the car. As I said, these wheels were also specific to the IMPUL Garage Edition. We've only seen a couple of these come up for sale globally over the last few years. There is one for sale in the United States at the moment, but it's highly modified, and it's lost all its originality from the IMPUL Garage, sadly, other than its IMPUL Garage badge, which we have here. Well, I hope you enjoyed this brief video with some more information on the IMPUL R33. If this is the kind of video you like to see, please give us a like, leave a comment, maybe subscribe, share it with a friend. Yeah, that'll just let us know that you enjoy this kind of video, and maybe we'll do some more. Appreciate you guys. Thanks.